Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review on a chilly-ish Saturday. And I'm in my scuffs today. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, look, absolute scruffy as they come. Painting, we've had the decorator plasterers in this week, and now obviously on the flip side, got to start decorating rooms again. So we're stripping them, filling in holes, you know, and all that hilarious fun. Painting the ceilings, skirting boards, and then tonight we're going to start wallpapering. So, we're going to be reviewing Kirin Ichiban. Brewed under licence in the UK, it's a 4.6% pale lager. It says beer on the front, but don't they all? You know, premium beer, tint of bloody beer, it's a lager. So, purity is everything. That's why we use the first press of, only use the first press of the very finest ingredients. Hence, Kichiban means first and best. Our unique brewing method and choice of finest ingredients ensures a purity, clarity and flavour found nowhere else in the world. It's a bold claim. I mean, so yeah, brewed under licence in various locations around the world, UK, USA, Germany, etc., to differing recipes, which is strange, isn't it? You know, how can you get the same quality if you're not brewing it under the... It's a bit like Sharp and Doom Bar beer. From them themselves, it's a fantastic beer. Yet, brewed by, I think it's either Molson Coors or Marston's, I'm not sure which one. I think it might be Molson Coors, you know. And brewed by them, and it's not the same beer. You know, the recipe is not the same. Differing recipes and ABV. So again, you know, finest barley malt, premium hops, smooth finish, no bitter aftertaste. So we'll give it a pour and gather our own thoughts about it. I think I got it from Tesco's. I think it's one of them. You know, it's in the wheeled lager section. And it's available at all the big supermarkets. Is it 600 mil? No, it's 500. So, standard lager colour. You know, that straw / light goldish colour. Plenty of carbonation in the centre. Lacing around the edge. White head. You know, it looks... I mean, if you handed somebody this with in a harp glass like I've got in front of me, you know, you'd probably think it was that, you know. But after a day doing the painting and then ceilings and floor, after I had a belly full last night, it's nice to have something refreshing. I was going to do this as a live review, but I don't know if my phone does not, YouTube does not like my phone, because I did it and it says that your something does not require reach out limits or something other, but you can still do it off a webcam or something, so they haven't banned me. It's just the fact that obviously the phone, being a Nokia, doesn't you know, they're not happy with that. So strange, you know. I'll have to try with my old Samsung phone, see if I can do it with that. Mardy arses. So on ratebeer.com, which is a beer review site, not a lager review site, you know, that has to be stipulated. It's got a rating of 2.21 out of 5, which is quite low, from 1,860 ratings. But again, beer drinkers reviewing lager, you know, it's not really fair. So somebody here who obviously a beer drinker, but is giving it a 3.3 out of 5. So I'm going for positive reviews, not negatives. Pours a clear gold with a thin white head, sense of malt and grass. Very malt forward with some hops balance and an astringent finish. Above average carbonation, some lacing, good, not great. A reasonable lager, this is 2.5 out of 5. Very smooth and not too sweet, not too fizzy. Pairs well with light Japanese food, but wouldn't welcome it at any other time. Another one, 2.3, medium to low grade light beer. Not really a special taste, good with sushi. Yeah, like I've said, pinch of salt with those reviews because of the fact that, apart from the 3.3, because it's a lager, it is not a beer. So, you can't class them the same. Like ciders. Ciders are totally different. I mean, really, in the ciders, you've got your fruit ciders, which are Copperbergs and all them. And then you've got your normal ciders, which is like the hazy ciders and that. Just pure apple ciders. All very, very different beasts, in a lot of ways. Same, I suppose, with real ales, bitters, best bitters and beers. They're very different from craft beers, So sometimes with reviews, you have to be careful not to slap something really low score on it, I mean, it can taste nice, but just not float your boat. But then I've had some Marco Pierre Governor, made by JW Lee's, a good brand as well, and that was rancid. It was my lowest scoring beer, 2.2 out of 5. It was not nice at all. Same with Budweiser. On the day I drank a bottle of Budweiser last year, just before the World Cup, I gave it a 2.2 out of 5, and because it was absolutely rubbish that day. I have got some bottles in the fridge. The wife's not drank them, so I'm going to nick one for review purposes, obviously, and see where it goes. I need to start doing more wine reviews as well soon, so we're a bit behind. So as you can see, the head's disappeared. Still good lacing and carbonation there. It's really frothing up from that bottom. Not frothing, but, bubbling. So, on the nose, pretty much malts and grasses, like any other lager really, There's not a lot in between them, It's not one, straight away, it's not one that differentiates itself from the standard pool of lagers, your standard mainstream, i.e. Stella, Budweiser, Carling, Carlsberg, Foster's, all them. They're all very similar in taste, very similar. That saying, it's not a bad tasting lager at all. It's not too gassy. Definitely more on the premium side of the lagers rather than the really gassy ones. The standard like Carling, Carlsberg and Foster's. And at the right time of the year, it's excellent. I would suppose eating it with light Japanese food, you're getting the best, you're seeing the best from it. Yeah, I like it. It's nice. It is what it is. Definitely got a bitterness at the end. That astringent finish. Definitely bitterness at the end. Would I drink it again? No. This is a one-off, just to clock up them different reviews. Obviously, I want to try everything, every single beer, lager, cider, wine or spirits out there, that I can afford at least, because obviously it gets expensive, especially on the spirits and wine front, When you're paying only a couple of quid a bottle, it's not so bad for beers and that, but with spirits, anything up to 40 quid a bottle and beyond, if you're going for the really posh stuff. And with wines, anything from 5 to 30 quid for most of the range. It's very hard to do a lot of them reviews. And like a prat, I left a bottle at a mate's house last night, a bottle of Malbec. Should have kept that. Damn. And I feel a bit, with wine reviews, I'd like to buy some of them cheap little bottles. But you're robbed because the price that you're paying then is Well, if you're paying £2 per little bottle, then you're paying £8 per bottle. And unless you can get a discount on them, maybe if I go to Sainsbury's, but then Sainsbury's is bloody expensive. So I might have to clock up a few, because it's one way of clocking up reviews without paying out for 4 bottles. The pitfalls of being a reviewer, eh? So, to summarise, bit strange how it's made in different parts of the world to different recipes and different ABVs. That, to me, you should have a standard recipes, standard ABV. You know, I don't understand that. Obviously, in its birthplace in Japan or whatever it is, you know, it's done to the perfection. And it may taste a hell of a lot better over there. You know, only people who've been there will know that, obviously. On the nose, malt and grasses. On the looks, you know, good carbonation, good lacing, small white head, gold colour, you know, gold straw colour. On the taste, very malty taste as well, with grasses, and that's it. You know, it's nothing special. But saying that, it also isn't anything bad either. You know, so out of 5. I'm going to edge it just above the likes of Foster's and that sort of, that band of breed. So about 3.8 out of 5. Higher than what they're giving it, but I don't agree with the aggregate websites anyway. So yeah, 3.8. Yeah, nice. I won't try it again though. You know, it's floated the boat once, and that's all it needs to do. Thanks for watching. See you soon.